Akron, Ohio, I think. Last day we made it here, so as long as we rig the beams, we completed drag week. Not how I wanted to, but it'd be completed. But I'm gonna do probably a couple passes today and try to just, I want to get to at least the 13s just to say I did before I left here. But hopefully next year we can come back and knock about 10 seconds off our average. But he just dropped something in the trailer, so I'm gonna go help him.
Coolest Chevrolet out here, of course, the first one.
The Boss 429 powered Nova. What's the coolest Chevette out here?
The coolest Chevette out here has that kind of Mercedes-Benz diesel engine.
Yep.
Quite a bit faster at doing it on day 5 than you were day 1.
The starting line smoked out by a pair of diesels. I wish the diesel smoke would clear some of these flies out of the tower.
Yeah, where'd that
What
come
is going on with that? 1197 on the right-hand side. Cage, tell us about the diesel program we're witnessing here.
These are 2 diesel-powered vehicles. In the right lane, you have a Mercedes-Benz diesel engine in the Chevette, and then on the other side, a really cool 1500 series Ram with a big Cummins and actually a 6.7 Cummins.
And we were claiming nitrous oxide on this thing throughout the week, I think, when it was cleaning up and not smoking. But our understanding now is that they're just trying to tune it for no smoke. That memo has not hit Chevette Guy to this point.
No, Chevette Guy has no hope because that's a mechanical deal there. There's no electronics that can save that.
I cannot see the starting line from here, but I did hear tires tear. I'm guessing not from the Chevette. Slow 60-foot time for the pickup truck. It still goes 10:05 at 141. The Chevette starts to build steam at the big end.
Exactly.
Not this time. He goes 15:04, but look at the mile an hour, 116.
That's your steam there, 116 mile an hour. It's
Super Gay Tuning.
Where are you guys scales? So go straight here. Turn left for you. Okay, thank you. 2640. Thank you. What's my glasses?
MB Diesel taking another stab at it, David. Have you ever driven or ridden in a Mercedes-powered, a diesel-powered Mercedes?
Oh, I have driven one, and I almost didn't live through the experience. It is the most excruciatingly slow vehicle I've ever been in. It's
slow.
Absolutely horrible. Which just goes to show you how cool the Chevette is, because it goes so much quicker than a factory Mercedes diesel ever would. Left-hand side, 1012. I can't even see the Chevette from here. We got carcinogens floating towards the grandstands for the next 5 or 10 minutes.
Turn the fuel all the way up. It will make some power. That's
1488, broke into the 14s, 113 miles an hour. I have done some damage to Chevettes in my youth.
Put in first, and then the brake is lower.
Yes, sir.
I didn't know where you were.
Well, I'm where we pitted because I had to stop and get a drink. But
Well, you're good. Because Frieburger said he wants us to sign his name to sell my car.
he wants a what?
Sign his name to sell my car.
Oh, is that you in front of me?
Yeah, probably.
All right. All right, see you.
Started doing that, trying to spool it, dragging it down. I actually got it up to 2,800. Did when you got up there, went down? Yeah. That's why I felt frustrated. Frieburger wanted him to come up to write his name in the soot. What? He'll just go to the right. Lane 1, okay. All four tires, changed all four back and forth every day. So we got to work out on that.
Listen to PA throughout the week. I scroll here somebody do something.
You know, that's one of the highlights about being able to help guys out with brake pads. There's a guy with broken wheel studs, and another guy with a bearing that went out on him. You know, so just being to have it available and get those guys back out on the track. You know,
That's the point of being here. That's what's different about this than everything else. Is everybody's here for everybody else and helping them out the side of the road. And this is strictly the truck. So I do hook on driving now.
All right, look at the Chevette that's on the screen. This was a cool story. Remember when he went down last time, I said I wanted to write my name in the soot on the side of the car, and I was surprised nobody had to this point. Well, he came up here to the tower and said, I have brought your tableau. I am ready for you to scrawl your Frieburger into the side of my Chevette. And what's even better is that this guy who drives the Chevette, he has a photo with him at, I don't know, I would guess 12, 13, 14 years old of him with me and Loans at a drag week. And he said, yep, I'm a drag weeker from that moment on. And that's why I'm here driving the Chevette with the diesel in it. They also said this thing has a really tight converter. And that's why Brian and I have been saying all week long that the short times are long times, but they're going to get more converter in it. They think this thing will go in the tens. Frank Romano, how's it going, Frank? So that's what's happening there, is my scrawl is now in the soot on the door of the Chevette. Now the Chevette has come back to the burnout box as we watch the parachutes blossom on the red Camaro. Oh, is he trying to erase my signature? That could happen. You can see that I have scrawled my name on the side of this thing, so the car's going to slow down quite a bit. Oh yeah, it's now Fribe. Well, it's better than, you know, it's Fribe. It could be Erg. Things could be worse. Wow. You know, the 60-foot is often called the short time in drag racing parlance, but we call this the long time. 2.9 seconds. He goes to the 8th mile at 10:59 and the quarter mile 14:92 at 115.6 miles an hour.
Well, we're back from Drag Week 2024. We completed our first one, which is enough for me to be happy about it. Converter is still way too tight, so couldn't get on trans rate, couldn't get off the line very well. But we do know now that at 120 mile an hour, we've probably got a 10-second diesel Chevette on our hands once we get a new converter and get it to take off right and not wheelie and stuff like that. So if we get it to take off right, this thing is a 10-second capable car with probably not much work. We got home last night about 2 o'clock in the morning, just woke up. I think it's about 1 or 2 o'clock right now. But gotta unload this, and then since my dad's truck pushed the head gasket and had some damage to the head and he had to drop out, he took the little trailer home with him so I could pull this, because my little 1500 kind of struggled with that much towing capacity. So we took that, he took it, so we got to take this off. We got to go pick up our dog. Then I got to go get that little trailer. But I'm about to unload the car and put it up in the barn to where we can run through everything. But what do you guys think I should do about the door? Obviously you could tell this car got pretty wrecked, but I think it would clean up all right. But now that we got Frieburger to sign the door, this door is a rusty old door that I have just painted over the rust. And I do know of where one 2-door Chevette is that I planned on taking the door off of. So I might have to go check that out, because this door here might need to be a wall hanger hanging up in the barn. But we're all done. That's the end of the drag week. I don't even know what you want to call it. Drag week drama, I guess. So we finished the car, we made it there. But now I think I'm going to kind of take a break for a minute. So far there's nothing really wrong with the car, just things we need to change. So that's it for now. Thank you to all the people who stopped and talked while we were out there. It was really cool to meet everybody. Kind of cool to see the attention this thing got. Got to meet some really cool people. Got to meet different, I guess, friends you'd call them now. People I think we'll talk to for a long time. And it was just a really cool event. If you've thought about going, I would definitely go. It's the coolest thing I've ever done. It is a lot of work. Now, like, your drives from track to track, I always thought it was like, they're long drives. So I thought like, 2-hour drives. No, these are 4-hour drives a day, and 4-hour drives with these are like 6-hour drives, because you got to stop for fuel. You might have an overheating session. You might have trailer issues. You might, so if it's a 4-hour drive, you're guaranteed it's going to take 6 hours to get there. And 6 hours in a race car is much different. So we had a pretty easy week. I never really had to work on much. Mostly just swapping tires and getting ready for race or drive, which when I say getting ready for race or drive, it's swapping these to the mud tires. It's loosening that V-band and then turning that 90 to the ground to go down the road, so I'm not blowing smoke into the window. And took the air filter off to race, but like, that's it. So really had about 20 minutes of swapping stuff over, and I'm still exhausted. It's a lot of work to just do that and get there and not have issues and get any sort of sleep. So it is a lot of work. I'm interested to see what a hard week would have been, because really it was pretty smooth, but we'll see. But that's the end of this video. Definitely gonna get a new converter in it. Might change the exhaust housing on the turbo, because I think it's still a little big too. But we can get this thing to come up on the trans brake. I think we can get a 10-second diesel Chevette pretty easy. The only thing I'm worried about is wheelies, so we'll have to see how that goes. But right now, mechanically, everything's fine. I'd actually rather drive it to go get stuff today, but since we got to get my dog, I can't. But that's it. If you liked this car, if you saw this car, put a comment in the comment section below about like where you saw it. If you got pictures or videos, let me know. We can figure out a way to get those sent to me. But it was a blast, and I hope I get to meet more people. And I hope if you watch this video and you followed the diesels on drag week, that you subscribe and follow along, because you know, there's a lot more where that came from. That's what we all like to do. So I finally got to go, and that's what I want to do for sure. It was a blast. I've never been to an event like it. So if you like the orange and white diesel C10, that's my dad's. You'll see lots of it. That black Dodge, that's Aaron Huseman's. We'll be around him a lot at races, and I can cover that truck. And if you like this diesel Chevette, follow here too, and you're gonna see a lot of that because it's mine. So thanks for watching. Hope to meet a lot of you guys in the future, and we'll see you next time.